I love this story about how Mary Tyler Moore, the legendary actress Mary Tyler Moore, got so inspired by the comedy legend Lucile Ball that decades later, she talks about this story, and it's a small moment story. That's what I love about this. I named my last book Small Moments, Big Outcomes to emphasize the fact that it is often just the small little things that we do that make a powerful, lasting difference in our workplaces, that make a lasting impression on our employees, to our customers. It is just the small things, the small gestures, taking that small moment to say something thoughtful. So Mary Tyler Moore shares this story decades later, how when she was on the set of the Dick Van Dyke show, So Mary Tyler Moore shares decades later how when she was on the set filming the Dick Van Dyke show as a young 20-something actress, Lucile Ball, who owned the studio at the time where she was filming the Dick Van Dyke show, would sometimes come down and watch them record. One day Lucile Ball, and Lucile Ball's a legend, right? Like a huge legend. Lucile Ball comes down, talks to Mary, then starts to walk away, then turns around and just says these three magic words that Mary remembered the rest of her life. You're very good. Three words. You're very good. But coming from somebody like Lucile Ball, of that stature, the legendary Lucile Ball, that meant everything to Mary Tyler Moore in that moment. So much so that decades later, she still was recounting the impact of those three small words. So never discount those small moments at work. These small moments you take to appreciate someone, to thank someone, to recognize someone, to say something meaningful, to do something in some small way to make a difference to your colleagues or your customers' lives, because the small moments really do lead to big results.